I was angry at the prison system.
Yeah.
I thought, man, they got my daughter again.
I was just at a point where my life was out of control. Bad relationships, wasn't parenting right, wasn't taking care of myself. Lack of accountability, lack of responsibility. I made some poor choices that led me to TDC.
And I think the hardest part for me as a father, as the leader of the family, the provider, I felt like, well, how can I not help my daughter and at the same time still help my family? I couldn't find that balance. And I felt like I had betrayed my daughter. I felt like the victim.
I would say probably when I first got incarcerated, I was like, oh, I'm away from my kids, I'm away from my family.
As a mother doing tough love, being afraid of not knowing how long or what was going to happen. But we knew that something had to be different. We can't help you anymore. That's the cutting off that hurt real bad.
For me, I felt like we had lost our daughter. It was like, well, everything that I thought about the prison system finally came true. We lost our daughter to the system. And I really had no hope this time. I just thought, well, we'll just have to see how this turns out.
The turning point for me was probably when my family was like, hey, tough love, we're gonna let the system do their job and we're gonna back out. I felt like, man, I'm gonna drown in here. I started taking those steps. How can I get involved? What schooling can I do? Instead of just working and following the rules, what can I do to rehabilitate myself? So I signed up for every single class that I could. I actually was brought into the warden's office and I did not know what was going on. And I'll never forget that they asked me a question and they said, are you tired of coming to prison? And I said, I am. And they said, let us help you.